Here we go then, let's get on the road, shall we? Yes, it's me, yours truly, Dennis K. And I'm with you all the way through until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Alongside me will be Betty Elmer. And we're going to have fun today, I know it is. We'll be playing the very best in music. But also, we'll be playing Tunection, Rob's Tunection. We'll be playing some tunes and you've got to work out the connection. I think it's a difficult one today because there's only 2 clues today. But we'll see. You've showed us in the past how clever you are. Well, we've got, as I say, Tunection today, Rob's Tunection. He thinks it's pretty easy. I'm not so sure. In fact, I've made it harder for myself because I've got the music with me, but not the answers. So, Rob, send me the answers through just to make sure. I can get to them by going via my emails, but it would be easier if you just sent another email through with the answers on, Rob, to make things easier for me. Paloma Faith there, and can't rely on you. Well, we can, I'm sure. We can rely on you to suss out Rob's Tunection. I think it's going to be pretty difficult. Rob says it's one of the easiest ones, but the connection is, well, I don't know.
Obscure?
Yeah, obscure. I think you're right there, Betty. Because of Rob's musical mind, to him it's quite simple. But to others, like myself, it's not quite so simple. So, let's get on with it, shall we? And see if you can solve today's Tunection. There's only 2 tunes today. Yep, only 2. So you're gonna have to get used to this one pretty quickly. Right then, here we go. First one coming up, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, you will know what's going on. I'm beginning to wonder, to be honest, whether you will know. But we'll soon find out, won't we? Let's have a listen to Rob's Tunection on the first clue and see if you can get it spot on. Well, who knows? It might be easy for you. Maybe I have got it wrong and I think it's difficult. But we'll see, won't we? Right. I'm just trying to make sure that I've got the right button pressed so that I don't make any mistakes. Here we go then. Are you ready for this one? Here we go. We're going to just do tune 1. That's all at the moment. And see if you can work it out. Here we go. You ready? Action time. Who knows what this is? Whoops, didn't play now when I want it to play. Yeah, I'll do it again. Here we go. Press the button. Right, ready? Here we go.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
It's very short, that is. Do it again so that you get a good chance of listening.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
I don't think it gives you enough there. You know, I just think it's so short and brief. But this is Rob's doing, not mine. So let's see if anybody can identify it. Last time for the moment.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
And there we are. Can you identify that? If you can, you're a better person than I am, because I'm struggling with it. So, even though I know the answers, if you can do it, well, You'll be in my good books.
Hello, Eric Knowles here. Now, my knowledge of antiques tells me that tuning in to Dennis Kay is a priceless move.
We're playing Tunection. Can you work out the tunes and the connection? We've only played the first one so far, and we'll repeat it again a couple of times. Actually, I am amazed already, because being the person that I am, I'm always a little bit sceptical. But we've had a great reaction. And I've just got an email come in from Ben Elshout. And Betty's got a few on the phone today, haven't you,
I have
Betty?
indeed,
Well,
yes.
we're not going to reveal what it is, but
No.
let's just put people... let's say who's contacted us and what the scoring is. I'm just adding Ben to the scoring list, Betty, because he's got the tune and the artist.
Right, I'll mark him down on the list.
He's got maximum points
Yes.
so far.
Now, Sarah has got maximum points.
Hi, Sarah.
So has Graham.
Yeah.
So has Ben. And Lenny has got half the points.
Right.
Lenny knew the correct
The
artist, but he was off key with the track
Song.
name.
He didn't quite get. He wasn't sure of the song. Right then. So that's the situation so far. Let's do it again now, so that you can hear the first song.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
Now that was the first bit, and I'm amazed that so many people recognised it
Me
straight
too.
away. I really am. I mean, I've got the answer in front of me, and now that I've heard it a few times, yeah, it starts to come to mind. But full marks
Hello.
for your ingenuity.
Hello, Lenny.
For those of you who have got it already, listen again.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
Well, we'll leave it with that for a little bit longer. An Englishman in New York. Well, it's time now to round off our Tunection and give you all the results so far. Now, Rob's listening in, obviously, because he's the creator of it. I'm sure he'll be adding up the totals, because today's totals will be added onto previous week's scores. We're keeping a bit of a league table. So, Rob, as soon as you've added up the totals, send them through to us. Just listen to what Betty has to say, the answers first, so that you can get your edition right and we get our edition right as well. That's all we need to do. Now, it's been very interesting, actually. Very interesting indeed. There's quite a few interesting things that have been said. Let's just check. Actually, right, Betty, I think I better hand over to you on this one.
Right.
Can you give us who got what today?
Well, the list I have here runs as follows. Lenny scored 7. Graham, Ben, the combination of Sarah and Steve, Marco and Kieran all got 10. But you decided, Dennis, to give an extra point to Steve and Sarah, didn't you?
I did, and there's a good reason why.
And that makes their score 11.
Yeah, there's a good reason why I've given a bonus point. Because Steve came back. Now let me just explain what we're doing first. The first tune, let's go through it to make it more obvious. Right, here we go. Let me just find the Tunection. I'll play it and we will explain. Here's the first one.
Name Rob's Tunection. Tune 1.
Right, that straight away was Country House by Blur. Connection number 2, or Tunection number 2. let's play that one, shall we?
Name Rob's Tune Action. Tune 2.
And that was Roll With It from Oasis. So, all of them got that virtually. I think everybody virtually got that, didn't they?
Lenny got half of the second one.
Okay, then. Well, that's fair enough. Some people know, some don't. It's the way it works. It's not a criticism of you, Lenny. Next week you'll probably get them all, and somebody else will not know it all.
Yes.
So that's just the way it goes. So that was Roll With It from Oasis.
Actually, a small alteration, Dennis. Lenny, I said Lenny had 7. In point of fact, he should have 8.
Right, sorry. You've got 8, Lenny. 8. My apologies there. I was talking away without my microphone up, so you probably didn't hear me anyway. So Lenny got 8, everybody else got 12, but that doesn't mean anything at the minute because it all adds on to the totals. And next time it could be Lenny that gets 12 and other people get 8. So that's the way it goes. But I have awarded a bonus point, and I will explain why. Because Barrowby Steve came back, he identified the link straight away. But he also came back with this good piece of information that I thought deserves a bonus point. Both the tracks were released on the same day, which I think is worth a point. Because basically the connection is that both bands were rivals to get to the number 1 spot in 1995 on the Britpop music scene. That was the basis of it. Bit of a tricky one to sort of work out properly. But apparently Rob says the connection was all over the headline news for weeks on the trot. The rivalry between Oasis and Blur, wasn't it? Yeah, Blur, sorry. I had to think who it was for a minute. So that's it. I'll let Betty just go through the numbers again, Betty.
Well, this is what I made it for today. Lenny, 8. Graham, 10. Ben, 10. Marco, 10. Kieran, 10. And the combination of Sarah and Steve, 11.
Right. That's it for today. Rob, you've just heard all the scores. Just send in the total that you've got to, and then we'll read that out in a moment. But yes, another successful Tunection. I thought the connection was a little bit vague, but some of you got it, so I'm pleased about that. Right then.
Okay, love.
We have now got the final scores in. Here are the final scores for our Tunection. And this is the up-to-date scoring from Rob. Ben Elshout, he has now got 82 points. Colin Johnson. Colin and Sue, by the way, are on holiday at the moment, so they've not scored anything this week, but I'm sure they'll come fighting back. Colin, 66 points. Sue Johnson, 42. Marco, 41 points. Graham, 31. And it says 31/39. I still can't work that out, what he means.
That will, because at some point my totals and Rob's have not coincided.
Oh, right, got you. Big Owl, 24. Sarah and Steve Harper, 11.
Hold on. Big Owl, 24. Sarah and Steve,
11. I'm trying to work that one out because they got maximum points today, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Which was how many?
11.
11. So this is not the first time that they've been in the quiz, surely.
Yeah.
Rob, check your records, because I've got a feeling they've been to this before. So.
And they have marked down 11.
Sorry, I was just sneezing.
Bless you.
Yeah, he's marked them down as a total of 11,
right?
But that's for the whole
we can
competition.
check up on that.
Yeah, we'll have to check it up. Jamie McGee, he's got 10. Joanne 10, Malcolm 10. Now I've got Kieran 10, Lenny 8, and yourself, Betty 4. But you
No, I've retired from the
she's
competition.
retired from the competition. So
Kieran has 10.
Yep, Kieran has 10.
Jamie has
10.
10.
And
Joanne has 10.
Joanne and Malcolm has 10.
Anybody after
Lenny,
Kieran?
it says Len 8. So that's today's scoring, I think.
Yes.
But we need the totals for everybody, Rob. I think you're getting a bit mixed up with your totals here somehow. I don't know where it's all come from. But anyway, we will sort that out. So now you know where you stand as regards all the quizzing. Oops. Made a mistake, didn't I? I played the wrong Oasis track. Should have been Roll With It. Do apologise. I do wish, though, you'd let me know here in the studio, because Rob has just said that people have been messaging him. Now, the competition is here at Gravity FM, not in Rob's computer or Rob's home. So please, when we're doing the competition, no contact with Rob. Would appreciate that, because that makes it very unfair to other people. So do not contact Rob whilst the competition's going on. I appreciate that, or afterwards. Otherwise, that just isn't fair. And we try to be very well balanced and make sure that we've got it all spot on.
I made this.